Hello traders, and welcome to Trading with Bill Options and Forex on a Monday, November 16th, 2015. Traders, great to be with you on a new week, new trading adventures, and a lot going on. Well, at least on the options side, Forex side has been pretty dull, to be honest with you. But we'll take a look at that as we take a look at the charts. Traders, remember, we're here to helping losing traders become winning traders, and we do that as a group, as we do that all together. Traders, well, this is what's gone on. Sorry, I have missed some videos. Monday went out for steak dinner. Tuesday had food poisoning. Wednesday continued with food poisoning. And Thursday finally came around. And Thursday, when I went to do everything, guess what? No internet. Didn't get my internet back till Sunday afternoon. So that's why you had no videos last week. And the food poisoning was absolutely horrible. I don't wish that on my worst enemy. I don't know. I think I've had food poisoning before, but I guess when you get above 50, it just takes a toll on your body. It took me 24 hours just to recover, to get my strength back. But we're back and we're ready to go. So let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday, and yes, they do call me Bill. Traders, great to be with you again. Coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand. Traders, I'm always looking for opportunities and probabilities so I can get a win on the loss-win column. I'm looking at fundamentals. I listen to fundamentals. I don't necessarily trade fundamentals. I do trade fundamentals about 30 to 40 minutes after the numbers come out. I do not trade the actual reading of the numbers. A lot of traders out there are very successful of trading the numbers, and my hat's off to them. Unfortunately, I've tried it many, many times over the years, and I started trading in 2006. And it just didn't work for me. Unfortunately, that's the way it is. Traders, by the way, in 2008, I retired from a great 27-year career in fire rescue out of the great state of Florida in the United States. Traders, 9 days later, came to Thailand for a 3-month holiday to celebrate my retirement. And, well, traders, I'm in my 8th year, and I'm still here in Asia and absolutely loving it, living life to its fullest. I'm trading options and Forex and having a great time. And more than anything, I like giving away what I was taught. And it's just such a reward to be able to share with you what I've learned and how I trade. And I don't expect you to trade the way I trade, but I expect maybe you can pick 1 or 2 things up that you like, right? And that's what it's all about. And it's always about learning. You know, if you're a brain surgeon or you're a thoracic chest surgeon, right? You're always studying new techniques and new instruments and new things to save people's lives. When trading, we're always learning how to win trades, new techniques, new styles, new indicators, new this, new that. I don't use a lot of indicators, by the way, but you'll see that in the charts. I've changed my charts totally again. Too much stuff on my charts. My charts are way too crowded, and if they're confusing me, they are surely confusing you. All right, traders, let's get over to the risk disclaimer and the legal stuff. Forex and options trading has a large potential of rewards, but also a large potential of risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex and options markets. Traders, most importantly, please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, let's go take a look at the euro dollar. Now, the reason I know this is the euro dollar because I've been watching this pair for a long time. I've been wanting to short this. Now, this worked, really, if you looked at it. This, which, you know, really, this was a really simple trade. 1.0700, psychological number, double zeros. Like, why wouldn't you go long there and put like a 12-pip stop there? It was in the PRZ zone. You know, it was at D. It's going to go up, right? So this is an hourly chart, and away she goes. Doot, 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 doot. And, you know, I missed it. Right now, you'd be taking or scaling your profits, and you want to come all the way up to C, right? You want to come up to C to 1.0807 as you take profit. However, we've basically run out on this one. So now, what am I looking for? Well, now I'm looking for this to become bearish. So I'm looking for this to reverse at these fib levels, right? So at these fib levels, I'm looking for this at the 23.6 fib level, which it's just broken through at 74.85, or the 382 at the 77.50 area, I'm looking for these fib levels to fail and to come back down, and basically come back down to our PRZ zone, which is that gray box where you see the letter D. I'm looking for price to come back there, and we're going to re-long it, right? So I'm looking for this to come back down. I'd rather sell the euro dollar, trust me, than buy it. I really don't want to buy the euro dollar. In saying that, I have to admit, because I know what you're all thinking, well, William, the last 4 days on the stock market, they've been red days, and they've been bad red days. They've been over like 1% on the S&P and the NASDAQ and the Dow. You know, they've been pretty bad. So, you know, I'm hoping that we're going to get some turnaround here. We're going to get moving up. Got a couple of things that we've got to watch out for. One is we have the Thanksgiving holiday in 2 weeks, right? And then, you know, 2 weeks, so a month after that, 4 weeks after that, we've got Christmas. So about the 16th, 17th, right after the Fed meeting, basically the market's going to die out and become nothing, because everybody will be gone for the holidays, and most people take vacations and so on. So I expect to slow down as we get closer to the Thanksgiving holiday. Now remember, the markets are only closed for that 1 day. The reason is because you all know that in the United States, the markets can only close 3 days in a row unless the president declares an emergency, such as 9/11. The stock market was closed, I think, for 6 days, 6 or 7 days. The stock market was closed, trading days. So, you know, the markets and banks can only be closed for 3 days in a row. So, of course, we all know Thanksgiving's on a Thursday. That would put us at 4 days. So they have to open on Friday. So the markets will be open on Friday. All right, let's take a look at another one. Here we go. Here's our pound dollar. This took off on us, and this is a 30-minute chart. This just took off on us 45 minutes ago. And I've been at my desk. I've been at my desk for the last 4 hours, and you know, you can only look at so much at one time. I should have put an alert on there, and I didn't. And this thing just decided to take the move to the downside. Well, now it's at support at 1.5189, and if you look left of the chart, you got support right under that. So I'm looking for this to pull back up to the 618, which I have marked with my nice big green arrow there, and we'll take it back to the downside. So I'm just waiting for this to pull back and then give us, hopefully, an entry for New York. And I'm really looking to take profit at 1.5110. I'm looking to take profit all the way down to our support zone, right? You can see on the top, that's our resistance zone. Now, how do you know it's a 30-minute chart if I didn't have it on there? Well, you know that all my charts are color-coded, and they have been for over a year now. I've used the same colors. So you can see that our support and resistance areas are color-coded. And so you would know that this is off of a 30-minute chart. All right, let's move on to options. Well, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's good. I'm saying I'm watching. I'm watching. So we're down currently. I mean, if you take a look at this, basically, we are down $195.50 totally on all three options that are in play at the moment. However, if you look at Expedia Inc., we don't expire for another 25 days. So, you know, I'm not hitting the panic button. I'm not worried about it. And if I lose the trade, I lose the trade, right? If I lose the trade, I'm going to lose $380, I think, on that trade. So if that happens, that's what happens. On HPQ, we've only got till Friday, and this, to my not happiness, is in the money, but we're only $4 in profit in this at the moment. So we need some like really good movement here to get up and get to our Oh, area. And I have two contracts on here. Basically, we're going to scale down our contracts. Now, you're probably saying, well, Bill, why would you want to do that? The less contracts, you have less money you make. I agree with you. However, I'd rather be in more trades and less contracts, right? So on my demo account, which I don't have up, maybe tomorrow I'll bring that up. But on my demo account, I'm in like 7 positions. And I'm up like $310 on my demo account because I've entered trades that I have not traded on my live account. So as we move forward, I'm going to trade less contracts, 2 being the most, and probably 1 or 2, and we'll see what it is. The key is what is the buying power, and basically that's that BP effect on the side there. And you can see that the Expedia it's a $500. Basically, if you're trading Forex, it's a margin. They're going to take $500 out of your account, put it to the side. So we have Pandora Media, which I can lose $508, and this one I'm $91 negative. So we need these to turn around. However, this one also doesn't expire until the first week of December. So I still have another 3 weeks to go yet, 2.5 weeks to go before I need to start worrying about it. If it gets too out of hand, I'll just take the loss and I'll get out of it early. But we'll just see what happens. We've had 4 down days on in the markets, so we're just, we're due to get some up days and some movement to the other side. I mean, nothing moves in a straight line, and we have to understand that. So on Pandora, we have 32 days left. On Expedia, we have 25 days left, and on HPQ, which is HP, we only have till this Friday, which is 4 days away. All right. Okay, let's take a look. I put in an order today. Because I'm in Asia, I put my orders in like I did it about an hour ago, and which is 2 hours and 20 minutes into the London market. We are currently as I'm speaking. And the first one we're going to take a look at is Facebook, believe it or not. And this is our Facebook entry here. So again, we have a max profit of $82, and this is going to expire the first week of December. So it's given it plenty of room. I'm finding the 7 days to get in and out of a trade, it's just not working well. And I learned that because of the SPY trade I did, and I was assigned 2 weeks ago. I ended up making good money. I made over $200 on that trade because when the markets opened on Monday, it dropped all the way down to 208. And remember, my price was 210, 212, so I sold at 210 and I bought at 212. So I actually made money on that trade, and I was assigned. But that's really not the way to trade. I mean, you want to trade, you don't want to get assigned, right? So I'm a little bit further out than the 2 week, the 7 days period. So I'm going out 2 weeks, 3 weeks. We'll see how that works, and we'll play with that and see how that works out for us. And that is that. Let me show you the trade. You can see that it's working. This is on my live account, and we are ready to go. And I'm selling 2 contracts on Facebook. Now, let me show you something that is not pretty. Okay. This is something that is not pretty. This is Facebook's current chart, folks. So if this gets below 109, I'm sorry, I sold it at 109.50. Okay, and I have a, let me go back. Yes, let's see if it's in here. Okay, so I sold it at $97.50, and I have a buy at $99.50, right? So that's what's going on with that. Here's the current chart. So, we're fine here, as long as price stays above that $99.50, we're going to be okay. If it gets below that, we're going to be in trouble, right? So we want to make sure that we stay above 99.50, and if it for some reason decides to take a dump at 90, did I say 97.50? I have insurance, so we'll take that out. Let's go over my charts real quick, and wow, this is running long, but it's been a long time. This green line is the 200 exponential moving average. This purple line is the 55 exponential moving average, and this black line is the 10 moving average, okay? So that's all we have on our charts now. These other lines have to do with these PPS, personal pivots calculations, okay? So those really don't count. That's why I made these thicker, so you can see it already, and that's what's going on there. All right, let's head over to the triple Qs, and this is our triple Q chart, and let's look at what we got here. So we took the triple Qs again. This is not right. This is my Facebook one, right? So let's go over here. Okay, so on the triple Qs, what we did here was we took 2 contracts and we actually sold at, this is really hard to see, I can't see it to be honest with you. I sold at 113.5 and I have a buy at 114.5. So that's what's going on with the triple Qs. And I thought I had a chart of the triple Qs. And you know, this is really a trade. I didn't mean to make this out to December. This was supposed to be a weekly. This was supposed to expire this week, but I guess I goofed up there. And there's our triple Qs chart. So we're at 109, so we should be all right with this trade. We should not have any issues with this trade at all. We're in pretty good shape here. So that is what is going on there. Alrighty. So 109, and I sold at 113. So $4 off, and we'll see how the triple Qs treat us, and hopefully we'll make some profit here. But the important thing is that it's a vertical spread, and being that it's a vertical spread means I have insurance on there. So folks, if it gets down and doesn't stay above 113.5 and continues upward, okay, at 114.5, this other trade's going to kick in, and I'm going to basically, I have insurance, so I'm not going to take a full loss on that. Alrighty? Does that sound confusing? Are you guys confused? We'll do this again tomorrow. I'll make it much easier. This is my first day back in my charts, and I got to be honest with you, it's been quite a experience back actually at my desk for a full 10-hour day. So we'll see how it goes. Traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilday, and yes, they do call me Bill. I want to thank you for joining me today. Wow, up to 18 minutes already. Traders, please come visit me at tradingwithbill.com. I do a currency pair review every single day on that website. It's a pretty cool website. You can go to the video channel and see all the videos from the past and current. And you can always follow me on Twitter at WKG1960. And if you would, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would appreciate that. And that just shows me that traders are watching and have some interest. And we'll keep on doing this. Take care, traders. Have a great trading day. And always remember to trade smart and not hard. And we'll catch you next time. Take care, my friends. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.